Welcome back, YouTube. This is Wulfoath, and today we're reacting to Scarlxrd and Cordell, Miss Me. Okay? So, I think this is the third song that I've reacted to by Scarlxrd, and looking forward to it. I've been really enjoying the journey through his music so far, so let's get to it, okay? Okay, so definitely a completely different vibe coming from Scarlxrd this time. Was not expecting that. That is completely different than the last two. Was tell me that you miss me, that you're proud that I'm not 6 feet, like I'm not dead. What else? I heard something about, so I heard whiskey was in there. Let me pull that back some. Wait, hold on. Okay, so yeah, he's coming with a whole different flow style. That really threw me off. Okay, so it was foul on the whiskey. Yeah, it's still, he's still coming in like a little bit too fast for me to catch the bars. Give me a second. I'm gonna get the lyrics pulled up. Because I did say on the last one that I was probably going to end up doing that. Just give me a second. Okay. Tell me that you miss me, that you're fucking proud, and you're glad I ain't 6 feet. Double up the crowd. I'm allowed with my mystery. Okay. So, yeah. He's glad he's not dead, and he's able to pull bigger crowds than he used to. Things are getting better for him. Everything's on the up and up. And there's pussy's a clown, down bad, not prestige, foul on the whiskey, life that they wish me, house costs the pee. Been allowed, mouth no doubt since 16, run around now, only flowers that they give me. So, yeah, so things have definitely changed for him, in the last several years. He's been on that come up. Like, he's been, like, I think the first video that I reacted to from him was like 5 years ago or something. I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. So, yeah, it looks like, because he was talking about being on that come up and trying to get moving up. And then, in Evil Ego, he was saying that, like, he's been on that come up, and now he's getting the flowers, right? He's getting those accolades. People paying him respect for what he's doing. And just based on the title, I'm assuming that this is more of like, almost like a letter, right? To somebody who he knew either during his come up or before his come up. He did reference, like he said, been a loudmouth, no doubt, since 16. So he's either referring to when he was 16 years old, or he's referring to 2016. maybe that's when he started really getting into it, into rapping, and making music. So I don't know which one it's referencing. So I did think that was pretty interesting, though. All right, let's get back to it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll be honest. If I didn't have the lyrics pulled up, I wouldn't have caught any of that. He's like, I don't need the masses. Lately, I've been feeling just fine with my senses. I can't never really take five. I'm too restless. Saying all the fuckery just fine. Hope they meant it. Beef with me expensive. Tripping on the same old shit, and you'd think they'd learned their lesson. Scarlxrd been the catalyst, and that's why they're asking questions. Found out where my passion is. It's locked in my aggression. Moving like a pacifist until I split your head, bitch. Alright, so I think it's like some of the same mentality that I've heard from a lot of people, like not into it for the fame, getting those crowds, getting people, like, he's not really into that so much. He's more in it for other reasons, right? Like whether it be for recognition, or for just to get his music out there. That way he feels successful himself. He does mention that he feels fine with my senses, right? So he's fine with himself. Like maybe that's what he's doing. He's doing it to prove things to himself. He doesn't really care about any of the rest, right? He can't take five. He's too restless, so he can't take a break because he's either got too much on his mind, needs to keep going, there's still more stuff that he wants to do, or he's really busy, right? And then singing all the fuckery just fine, hope they meant it. Probably, and then I guess going along with the beef with me expensive, tripping on the same old shit, you'd think they learned their lesson. So it's like all that sounds to me is grouped together with a meaning more of a people be on their shit and taking shots at him. I don't know what the story is behind all that. Maybe you can let me know in the comments down below. But like beef with me expensive, it's going to cost you your career. I know there's a couple rappers that have gotten into beefs and not been able to continue being rappers after that. MGK is the one that comes to mind with his beef with Eminem. So okay, yeah. So tripping on Samuel shit, you think they learned their lesson. So sounds to me like he's definitely had some beef with someone, or maybe several someones, or something along those lines. And he's still getting flack. Could be people in his life. I didn't think about that at first, but yeah. But like he's here for it, right? And then he said he's been the catalyst, and that's why they're asking questions. Found out where his passion is, and it's locked in his aggression, right? So then moving like a pacifist until I split your head. Okay, so his passion is involved with like just being aggressive on the track, being aggressive, like maybe in life, but probably not. That's probably where he's saying moving like a pacifist. So maybe in his regular everyday life, like he's pretty low key, pretty chill. but you get him on the mic and he starts cutting heads off, right? So let's get back to it. Looks like we're getting into a chorus. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Okay. Wait, okay, so maybe this is just ignorance on my part, but like I see we're most of the way through the song, and just based on the lyrics, looks like all the lyrics are from Scarlxrd. So where's Cordell? Is he the one that is he producing the beat? Is that what this is? Or is he got some background vocals that are... Because I do hear some stuff going on in the back end. Let me know below. Like, I will look it up after this. But if you have any information on Cordell, like, just let me know. Because, like, I think I've seen something else with Cordell in it, but he never spoke. So I'm thinking he's got to be, like, a DJ or a producer, right? So just let me know. Let me pull that back. Hold on. Because I did interrupt it. Okay. So, yeah, that one was... we have started from the bottom. In my old apartment, bathroom roof was always rotten. Had to go in harder now. I'll never be forgotten. Sometimes shit just gets hard, but that's just life. I know I got this. There's definitely some positive words, right? Like, that's that. Started with nothing. Decided that I don't want that. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for the rest of my life. I'm gonna bust my ass. I'm gonna get myself out of this, right? And it looks like he pulled himself out. He's been doing pretty good. Like, we've heard his music from 5 years ago, and then this one was 2 months ago or 2 weeks ago. I'm not entirely sure, but it's pretty new, and like sounds like he's doing pretty well for himself, and like he's just staying positive. And he says, pussy stays fucked in. Do that shit to cope, it ain't no joke. These rockstar problems in my zone, I cannot fold. I'm hungry, never starving. Okay. So, he's having a different set of problems, and he's calling rockstar problems, right? Like, and it's a whole lot different than that first set of lines, where he was talking about being in the old apartment with the rotten roof and all that stuff. Like, he's got like a whole different set of problems now. He's in his zone. Like, he's got it down. He knows what he's doing. He does it every day, and he's hungry. He's never starving. So, despite the fact that he's got that hunger, he's got that drive, he's successful. He's not resting on that success. He's still hungry for more. And that's the key to continuing moving on, right? Continue pushing forward when you're doing well. Because you can just be like, I'm comfortable. I'm doing good. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, right? But that's not the same mentality that you had when you were trying to push yourself to get to where you are now, right? So if you are truly content and happy with where you're at, that's fine. But if it's more of a compromise of, I could push harder, I could do more, I could try harder, I could push myself, or I could just do nothing and continue doing what I'm doing, what I've been doing, and not push myself further, then at that point it's like, why are you making that choice? That choice sounds more of a, like you're negotiating with yourself, right? And you're on the losing end of that negotiation. Because that's not real, right? Like you're having to make up stuff to justify doing the thing. Instead of doing, like, actually pursuing the goal that you want, you're negotiating for a lower goal. Right? You're moving that goalpost for yourself. And that's never the right move. In almost any case. Like, there are some situations where, sure, that may be what is going to be best for you and your family. And you just have to make that sacrifice, right? But most of the time, the sacrifice isn't required. You're just doing it. You're just accepting something lower than what you really wanted, right? Alright, let's get back to this. Let's pull it back. Oh, yeah. I didn't finish that breakdown. So sorry, got a little bit into the philosophy there. Anyway, and then we have Lost Control and Let It Go. I'm crazy when I'm bossing. Who you know don't give no fucks. I'm always down to start shit. Right? Okay. So alright, yeah. He's like, and this kind of folds back into the stuff that was mentioned before about, okay, he's doing well, but he's still insane with this stuff. He's still aggressive, right? And he mentioned it before, like, that's where his passion's is in his aggression. So he will attack. He doesn't give any fucks. He don't care who you are. He don't care, like, how big you are. Doesn't matter. He's going for your throat, right? And he's always down to start shit. Gotta love that. Alright. That makes for some of the best music. I love diss tracks. Like, alright, so looks like we have a couple more, and let's get to it. Alright. So, alright, that gets into the ending part of the chorus. Alright, so why would they test Scarby on the madness, tats on his neck? These people are trash down bad, ain't flex, don't done with the sadness, I'm here for your head, going in loud, can't hear what I said, all of y'all dead, I don't want to step up, I'm just ascending. All y'all are dead, I'm just ascending. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, he said it's not a flex, but it definitely is. And it's a warning, right? He's saying that he's down for the head. He's here for your head. Going in loud, can't hear what I said. Yeah, that's the problem I've been having. Well, I got the lyrics, but yeah, like, so, like, it definitely sounds like he's doing good, right? So now I'm more thinking "Miss Me" is maybe a reference. Like, did he spend some time away? Where he just didn't make music, and then this, like, he made this, or because it definitely could be a, like, "Miss Me," like as a question because he's way different than he was back when he started. Maybe I was right the first time. Maybe it is more of a reference to like a letter to somebody before he got into everything. Or maybe it's to himself, right? Because he has changed. Things are different. Maybe he's not the same man he was before. But it's definitely a really good song, and I want to go ahead and let it play out. Looks like it's just chorus for the rest of it. Ain't no fucking rest for the wicked. No rest for a bad motherfucker. Yep. Let's let it play out. Gotta love his energy. Alright. So that is Scarlxrd and Cordell Miss Me. Alright. Definitely enjoyed it. I do have more Scarlxrd that I'm going to be reacting to. I have a pretty extensive list. But we're going to be reacting to a couple here, a couple there type of thing. So there's a lot of other artists that have been requested for me to react to as well. Okay, so just stay patient with me, and we'll try to get these out. I'm trying to make a push to start uploading every single day. Hopefully more than once a day, because my backlog is getting pretty extensive. To stuff that I've already reacted to that I just haven't edited and put out, and my list of things that I still need to react to that you guys have been requesting, right? So just stick with me, and we'll get through all these and get to as many other ones as we can going into the future, okay? So if you have any suggestions, not for Scarlxrd or for any other artists that you want me to react to, put it down in the comments below, okay? And I will get to it. I read every single comment. Sometimes it might take me a little bit because I am busy with my life, and I try to get to it as quick as I can, okay? And make sure that if you enjoyed it, make sure you put a like on the video. It helps with the algorithm and lets me know that you want to see more of this type of content. And subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any other future videos, okay? And it really helps out the channel. We're actually on the road to 500 subscribers right now. I think we're closing in on 350. So I'm definitely excited for that. So let's see where we can get to by the end of the year, okay? All right. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And until next time, peace.